I'm Karl-Heinz Fritz, chemist by education. I've been working for Cicor since 14 years now, and I'm vice president for technology. Miniaturization is enabling the development of new therapies and devices that are improving the life of the patients. Hearing aids, for example, will in future not just be pure sound amplifiers, but also work as a generic health monitor measuring vital signals like heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure and others. Miniaturization makes manufacturing of the devices more complicated. One of the most important things when developing such miniaturized devices is the early involvement of the supplier or manufacturing partner. Cicor is offering some technologies that are key enablers for miniaturization. The classical way to get components on a PCB is to assemble them on the surface. Embedded PCBs is working a bit differently. Components are assembled on the inside of a PCB. Embedding of components has several advantages. It can either further shrink the PCB, so help the miniaturization of the device, or you can put more functionality inside the PCB. You are facing higher signal integrity. This also comes with an optimization of the energy consumption. You have well-protected components. For example, in a hearing aid, the component is not exposed to earwax or sweat. You have, on top of that, also a certain level of copy protection because the components are hidden on the inside of a PCB. What makes our solution stand out compared to competitors' technologies? Point number one, we have a very low pitch size. That means we have the ability to embed smaller components than most of the other technologies can. Components are typically quite expensive, so our intention was to get the components into the PCB as late as possible, so that is avoiding loss of components. Aerosol jet printing can be used to print various materials, conductive, non-conductive, reactive, on more or less arbitrarily shaped 3D structures. It enables to, for example, print antennas, sensors, connections on devices that could simply just not be produced with established or known technologies. Aerosol jet printing is also a very sustainable technology. Combining aerosol jet printing with other technologies at Cicor, for example, embedded, can be a cool driver for further miniaturization of medical devices. What do I like most in working on miniaturized devices? Point number one is for sure to make people's lives better, or to make devices just smaller, like hearing aids, which increases the acceptance by the customer or patients. The second thing is that I'm curious by nature, so I find exploring new things fantastic. That has been mostly driving me my whole life. And the collaboration with people from different sites and different cultures, different disciplines, because I believe that we as Cicor have a unique setup that you will hardly find anywhere else in this industry.